Hey, folks, welcome to Market Intraday Analysis by InTheMoneyStocks.com, your leaders in pure technical analysis, avoiding all that Wall Street hype. This video for Tuesday, June 19th, 2012, is sponsored by Realtik. All right, guys, we have a lot to talk about today. Market staging an impressive rally on the back of more optimism from the Federal Reserve that tomorrow's meeting, when they release the FOMC policy statement, there might be some sort of QE3 or twist program associated with it. And again, it's the hopes and the dreams of the market for more drugs. What do I mean by drugs? Well, essentially, every time the Fed injects liquidity, it's like injecting a drug. And that's what the market has become accustomed to, and ultimately what the market wants. So again, spiders have rallied up here. They hit a high of 136 and a quarter. Since then, we've pulled back about 20 cents. But light volume is the name of the game today. We haven't even done 82 million on the SPY, as we all await the Federal Reserve tomorrow. If the Fed disappoints, look for a sharp sell-off. If the Fed does give forth something, you could see a little bit further upside in the markets prior to us seeing another decline. And that's what it all comes down to, folks. We're going to see more downside. It's just a matter of when. And I've officially begun shorting the market, very small positions thus far. But again, I am looking at shorts now. I just took my money on the JP Morgan long swing trade today. Made a good $2 and change on this one. As JPM, I nailed this at the lows. When everyone else hated it down here, this is where I picked it up and wrote it up. And again, JPM, I said to myself, I've made enough money here. I am done. I am out. And ultimately, that was a good decision. The other day, I took some money off on Facebook. Facebook, I still have a little bit of a position left in it, but I don't have much left. And again, Facebook, what a beautiful move here off the lows. When everyone else hated it, guess who's stepping up? That's right, Chief Market Strategist here at InTheMoneyStocks.com, using their PPT method. And their PPT method, which is again associated with the plunge protection method, ultimately price, pattern, and time method, is what makes us winners and makes us getting in profitable trades at the right levels, no matter which way the market's going. You want to learn the PPT method, you come here. You want to be like the PPT and always be on the right side of the trade? In the Money Stocks is the place to do it. All right, folks, in any case, bottom line is the market again rallying up as we called for, mind you. And again, when everyone else was panicking a couple weeks ago, we said, we think the market's going to the 136 on the SPY level. And sure enough, guess where it is today? 136. So beautiful stuff there, guys. I mean, that's what it's all about, just knowing where the market's going to be and putting the profits to work, or putting your money in making profits. All right. As the spiders come off their highs here again, many people are going to look at this and think this is a bullish move because it broke above the 50 moving average. I'm not sold on it personally, and this is the daily chart of the SPY. In addition, what you need to monitor here is this trend line right across. Connect this pivot low to this pivot low, and you get a very, very intriguing little area right here of resistance that the market is currently sitting at. All right, next up, let's take a look at a couple different stocks today. What is moving across the board? I made a fair amount of money on GMCR today. GMCR, let's take a look at that chart. If we go to the daily chart, actually, let's go to the 60-minute chart. Yesterday, you had a beautiful bullish setup going into the end of the day. That was the buy right there. I told my members last night in the video, which is part of the research center, to buy it at the open. They got an easy 50-cent move out of it this morning on the first candle up, first, second, third candle up of the day on the 10-minute chart. On the 60-minute, the first candle right here, right into target, which was the 50 MA. Awesome. Awesome stuff. Profits galore. Next up, let's take a look at some other plays. Right now, I'm keeping an eye on SPWR, which is Suntech Power. SPWR is an interesting play because it's one of the only solars that has not bounced at all. It's being held under $5. This closes above $5, or is above $5. It's marginable, and that's key for this stock. Gets above 5 on a closing basis. I think it runs north very, very quickly. Follows FSLR, which has had a monster move. Take a look at the 60-minute on FSLR, guys, in recent trading history here. Just from a couple weeks ago, this stock was down below $11, or right around 11 bucks. All right, it is now trading above 15. It's a $4 move. That's like a 35% move on this stock. Unbelievable move. All right, and something will continue to follow there. In any case, as it comes around, we just want to keep our wits about us. Keep an eye on that SPWR, as it's really the only solar left that hasn't run. If you take a look at any of these other ones, they've all made some decent moves up. I mean, STP, which is Suntech Power, look at that nice move up, heading for the 50 MA. Take a look at SOL, same thing. JASO, same thing. TSL, Trina Solar, same thing. They've all come off their lows except for SPWR. So it makes me think that SPWR has a good chance to be a great winner here. Something to watch. Okay? Next up, let's take a look at Apple. Apple today is trading up about $2 on the day. Not a very strong move on Apple today. The reason being, yesterday it was very, very strong. Today it's taking a little bit of a breather, just up $1.50. Not that $1.50 is not good, but for Apple, that's a pretty weak showing. Today, the financials are leading, folks. And again, this morning we talked about them being strong, and that was a beautiful buy. Look at the gap up on Goldman Sachs here. Goldman Sachs closed below all three moving averages, but had a little bit of a bullish pattern here. Look at that bull pattern. So if you read that correctly, you could see the bullish pattern forming, and then all of a sudden, gap up today, river theory. This is a great river theory. Off to the races to the upside, up $3, and that's even after a pullback. So again, just keep an eye on that as we continue to watch very closely as this market again is coming in off the highs beautifully. And again, just to give you a heads up, we shorted this market just a little while ago, right here at the top, and we're already in the money nicely as this market pulls back. You want to know the trade we put out? Join the free trial to the Research Center. Or try the Intraday Stock Chat 7-day free trial. They're both 7-day free trials. Research Center is geared more towards swing traders and investors, while the Intraday Stock Chat obviously is geared more towards day traders. But awesome stuff there, guys. Absolutely awesome. Okay? So that's what we have going on here right now as we continue to monitor this market very closely. Everything continues to look unbelievably good to me in terms of the trades that we're taking, whether we're long or short. The profits are flowing. We just made some money on some long trades over the last few days, taking them off the table. Now we're starting to make some money on the short side of this market. No brainer, guys. Easy stuff. We'll teach you it here at InTheMoneyStocks.com if you want to know. All right. All right, taking a look, let me just looks to be about all I wanted to discuss here. You're going to have some support right here at the 20 MA on the SPY. If it gets through that, it's going all the way down to this blue trend line. The blue trend line is sitting at the 135.55 level. Obviously, as a swing trade, I'm short now the market, and that's all that I care about. I will be looking for other shorts to take as well, so be aware, folks. Other shorts to take are an option, and I have no problem with doing it. So if you want these trades, just come to InTheMoneyStocks.com and sign up, and you'll get these. Winning ratio of 80 to 90%. Two more winners in the books in the last couple days. And now one short trade that we pulled the trigger on today already in the money as we see this market roll over here. Have a great evening, guys. Again, In The Money Stocks is the place to be. Learn the PPT method. Come to us. We will teach you how to profit in any market. Take care.